Welcome back to more STEINS. So, um, I got a little explaining to do about this week's schedule. So let me just. Okay, that's not what we need. But let me just bring up today's schedule and let me explain some things, okay? I need to explain it. So as you can tell, this week is a little different, if you can't tell. So, tonight's streams are going to be today and tomorrow because I'm going on a trip to go see, to go spend the 4th of July weekend with my mods and Madcap. Well, and on my niece and stuff. So I need so now if any of them came in the chat right now, I'd be like, why aren't you streaming Thursday? You're leaving on Friday. Yeah, but I need to pack. So I'm taking Thursday off. So I was just like, alright. So Steingate can be Wednesday and then I can do like all the packing stuff on Friday. I still have to work half the day on Friday. I'm still working half the day on Friday. So yeah. This week is our Steingate streams will be Tuesday, Wednesday. And then next week, I'm doing, since I'm coming back on Tuesday, next week, the streams will be Wednesday, Thursday. And then back to normal. After that Thursday one, so. That's just, Nitro wanted to explain some things, okay? That's the explanation. I'm going on a little bit of a trip. So, I have to move some stream stuff around. So there's, I thought something weird going on, but whatever. So, yes, that's that. Also, there might not even be a stream tomorrow because we're starting to work nines at work, and I may be a little tired from work and stuff. So, I'll play it by ears and just follow me on Twitter for updates. If you don't see anything, probably around 5:30ish. Note, I am that the stream is happening, but if it's like you see something by said time, by 5:30, there is no stream. So if you see something, no stream. Don't see anything, stream. So last time. Yeah, last time. Yes, it's very interesting. We learned a lot, and I got very uncomfortable. It was very awkward for all parties involved. Anyways, let's see what shenanigans are up to this time. Yeah. Load. I open my eyes to a deep scarlet sky. On my back, I'm on my back, lying face up. The sky is vast and the color ominous. I've never seen it like this before. Where am I? I sit up. There is nothing here. A wasteland stretches to the horizon, but nothing but rocks and dust as far as the eyes can see. We're getting straight into things tonight. Alright. Alright. Hopping straight into it. No plants. No water. No sun. No moon. Can I open my phone? Nope. Not at all. No warmth. No cold. Not a single breath of wind. It looks like hell. Yeah, no shit. It does kind of look like hell. A frozen world. It can't be Earth. Mars, I believe. I could believe. Why am I here? This must be a dream. I give up thinking about it and lie down against the sand. I'd rather look at the ominous sky. Thank you. But the ominous music isn't helping! I guess I'll wake up soon. I should just wait until then. I wait, but the dream shows no sign of ending. Have I ever had a dream this lucid before? There's a terrible ringing in my ears that keeps me awake. I realize it's the sound of silence. My belongings are gone. I have no watch, no phone. The lack of motion numbs my sense of time. How long have I been lying here? It might have only been for a second. It might have been 3 days. An epiphany. The concept of time is a human construct. The universe at large has no use for it. Time is a cage that we created to feel secure. Within the walls, we can forget our own insignificance. I'm thirsty. Well, I have water right here, but none for you. It hurts to breathe. This void is no place for a human. We're not strong enough to live in a world without time. Tears fill my eyes. What do they mean? I no longer know. I want to die. You and every millennial ever, Okrin. Yes, let's die. Wow, very optimistic there. But what is death? Oh, god damn it, now you're getting philosophical. Getting all psychologist to be frozen in time. Time stopped for me a long time ago. Long ago. How can I die in a world that is already dead? Everything inside me is crumbling away. Who am I? I can barely recall. Yoroku Toro, aka Horo Komura, the mad scientist, wreaking to bring chaos to the world. And you're the one with the super cool time machine. My soul is melting into the void. Is someone there? Anyone? Something moves in the corner of my eyes. Impossible. I tried to move my eyes, but I've forgotten how. Found you, Karin! A pleasant voice silenced the buzzing in my ear. It reminds me of who I am, Okabe Rentero. This time, my eyes move. There's a girl sitting on a nearby rock. I recognize her. My frozen brain comes alive. Her presence breathes new life into this dead world. Maru? My brain is still half asleep, and I cannot speak. It's Maru, Shina Maru, my oldest friend. Only to be fair, she smiles at me, swinging her legs. This is the Earth, you know? 7 million years ago. Some scary people sent you here in a time machine. This is a dream, right? Masu, looking for you. And found the ocarina from many world lines. What? You're one of many ocarines. And also the original. Masu is one of also the original. And now, Okarin and Masaru are going to die here. Wow, very optimistic, Himaru. This is a dream, right, Maru? I'm just imagining that one. I'm not just imagining that one. that one meme where it's like, yeah, right, right. But I know that another Okarin and Masu will pick up where we left off 7,000,000 years in the future. So everything is okay. This is a dream! Right? I imagine that part. Ah! That's one hell of a way to start an episode. I jerk awake on top of the sofa. My body is drenched in sweat. You know, shit, you just had a horrible nightmare. Yes, it was a nightmare. Let's just go with that. It was a dream. Right? I'm gonna make that joke every time, okay? I must have fallen asleep sometime around noon. What a horrible nightmare. Oh, right. This is still one of the most ominous pieces of jelly. Okay, so we still have the ominous jelly, so it's good. I guess that threatening email I got is still weighing on my mind. No! Really? It wasn't ominous at all! Still, Maru had to save me, even in a dream. That's unacceptable. I'm the one who saves her. That's the way it should be. Besides, Maru is not smart enough to talk about time travel like that. I sit up and look around the room. She's right where I expect her to find her. In front of the TV, watching a Reinet Keteru DVD. On the screen, the Upa is riding Kakeru's shoulder and screaming something unintelligible. I wish I had an Upa. Look at her sitting there, all spaced out. Maru needs my protection. That dream was wrong. I took a Dr. P and checked my phone. No new mails. I sent Titter in a mail several hours ago just to make sure that he really isn't Jishua's father. He hasn't replied yet. Oh, I didn't even check if there's anything he sent. Like, I don't really pay attention to. Do you have a daughter named Jishua, or do you know someone named Beryl Titter? If you do, contact me. She's looking for you. Obviously, Dara and the others don't know that I've changed the past. Ferris? This is Humero Komura. Meow? It's Ferris, meow? Oh, it's you. Akira Ramona. Meow? Who's that, meow? I could have sworn her real name was Akira Ramona. Don't tell me, could the D-mail have changed that too? Ferris is Ferris, yeah? I don't have any other names, yeah? Ah, yes, the classic Ferris is Ferris, yeah? Yeah, right. Your true name is Ferris. My apologies. Of course, she's just being her usual self. Well, what is it? If Ferris is calling me, it might be about the IB-115. She did promise to help us find one. You've been too conspicuous, yeah? The cat's out of the bag. Now you're trapped, yeah? Huh? More of Ferris' usual nonsense. 4 guardian knights have awakened, yeah? There's no escape, yeah? Is that so? You think the 4 guardian kings can stop me? Just wait and see, Akira. We'll be drowning in blood before nightfall. After the 4 guardian kings are the 4 guardian queens, yeah? After that, the 8 devils, then the Black Angel 12, yeah? That many? What's going on in this town? You really stirred up a hornet's nest, yeah? I'm sorry, Kumura, but this is my checkmate, yeah? No, this is not over yet. If I can just acquire the item, I can turn the tide. Have you still not located an IB-115-100? Sorry, yeah. I have agents looking all over the world, but still no luck, yeah? What? So she has no progress to report? Please hurry. I'm running out of time. Okay, Nya. I'll tell you as soon as I find one, Kumura. Until then, hold on to your 9 lives, yeah? I'm not a cat! Yeah. Can't die yet. Else I can't. Did Ferris just hang up on us? She interrupted our monologue. Wait, no, we weren't really talking a monologue. We were actually talking to her. So, shit. Did she hang up on me? Did Ferris hang up on me? I feel... No, Ferris was just hang up on me. Okay, I'm not that upset that Ferris hung up on me. She hung up before I could finish. Damn it! That's why I hate talking to Ferris! Anyways, moving on. This time around, my search for an IB-115 is going poorly. Actually, I suppose I should consider myself lucky for having found one so easily the first time. I mean, the IB-5100 is practically an urban legend. There are people like Mokura who spend months searching with no success. Last time, it really took me 3 days to search Yanaban Shrine, almost as something was guiding me there. It was fate. No, it was the choice of Steingate. That's the name of the game again. That's why it's also so painful. I guess that's why they call it the Phantom PC. Darn! Did you just interrupt our monologue? You should know something about me and when people interrupt my monologue. You can't just go and interrupt my monologue. It's not cool. Dara's sitting at his computer, like always. I read on our channel that some collectors will pay millions of yen to buy one. IBN 5100s are serious business, man. They have that high of a premium. Then people must know their secrets. After all, the data in CERN... They're all after the data in CERN's mainframe. I don't get it. How come they are so expensive? I mean, I guess they were pretty expensive to begin with. Looks like one cost about $20,000 back in the day. $20,000, that's expensive. Anyways, I can't believe it's so hard to find one. Sure, it was a nice machine for its time, but only for its time. You have to be crazy to want one now. I mean, are you calling us crazy, Daru? Are you calling us crazy because we want one? Maybe it's one guy buying them all up. The harder something is to obtain, the stronger the desire for it becomes. That's how people are. That's exactly how I feel now. In depths of CERN, completely isolated from the outside, lies a database coded in IB 1500. What secrets are sleeping there? Could it contain data from CERN's time machine research? There could be proof that the Committee of 300 exists. The desire to know grows stronger by the day. It's not just about plunging the world into chaos anymore. We need the power to oppose CERN's evil ambitions. And then there's that threatening email to consider. Daru is confident that CERN won't find us, but I can't afford to take that for granted. After all, we're up against the brightest minds in the world, the scientists who invented the World Wide Web. And they're backed up by a secret organization more powerful than any nation. We're way out of our leagues here. They had no trouble crushing all our puny lab if they desired. That's why we need a trump card to hold against them. But without an IB-1 1500, we can't move forward. I'm getting restless. Whoa! What's this? Daru suddenly lurches forward and stares at his mirror monitor. What's wrong? But there's no way that's right. What are you talking about? Explain. Well, I'm pulling data off the server, looking for a way to gain root access. These files are downloading crazy fast. I mean, we're talking light speed here. I'm a little concerned. This doesn't seem right, you know? Like, can we really trust something like this? It's hard to believe. For some reason, this area has a direct fiber optic line to CERN. Several lines, even. Direct? What do you mean? I mean, there's literally a fiber optic cable running from underneath this building to CERN's headquarters in France. Is that strange? Yeah. I am generally freaked out. Daru calls up a National Assembly of France's website. Then he brings up the command prompt and hammers out the second command. Have a look. This is the route that we use to visit the National Assembly of France site. It starts from our IP address. From there, it passes through various relays in Japan, jumps to France, and then bounces around there for a while before finally reaching the National Assembly site. It takes 16 steps total to get there. The average transfer rate is about 300 milliseconds. That's normal for an overseas connection. In other words, there's a route where we have to take to get to France from Japan. Everyone takes the same route. Other countries are the same. Even browsing domestically takes about 10 steps. Now, let's try CERN. Daru calls up CERN's homepage on the browser. It displays the route like last time. The results? There's only one step. Unlike before, the signal doesn't pass through any intermediate servers. The PC we're using Its registered name is Akabara BC and is connected directly to CERN in France. And transfer rate is hundreds of times better than usual. Crazy fact. You can't even get these numbers domestically, man. Why do we have a direct line? Is this even possible? It was like this when we found it. I didn't do anything. So the building already had a hotline CERN. Dude. This is crazy. This can't be a coincidence. Might this be the choice of It doesn't make sense. Why would there be an independent line running from here all the way to CERN? Daru was so excited, he interrupted me. Like, how dare you interrupt me, Daru? Do you not understand the willingness? Do you not understand what it's like to interrupt my monologue? You do not just interrupt a person's monologue. No Japanese or French telecommunication company would set up something like this. Which means they know. They must know. There's gotta be someone at CERN who also has read Steiner. So if we're jumping willy-nilly to worldline, there's gotta be someone who else knows. CERN did it themselves. Naruko elps and nods, cold sweat oozes from his brow. I feel chill as well. CERN might be able to see everything we're doing. No, maybe. Maybe CERN has been expecting us for years. How could that be? The answer is simple. John Titor claims that CERN completed their time machine in 2034. Just 2 years later, the world is a dystopia under their rule. Maybe the CERN of 2034 considered the our oppression in the 2010s a threat. Maybe they used their time machine to travel to 2000 and install a fiber optic cable to track our every move. It's entirely possible. Has the inventor of the time machine started intertemporal war? If so, what can we do? Our enemy might be stronger than I can even imagine. No, I mustn't lose heart. I need to think positive. Says the guy who only 30 minutes ago was willing to die! But thanks to this direct line, we can now control the HLC remotely. What? You figured out how? Wow! That's amazing, Daru-kun! Mara pauses her DVDs and comes up beside me. With connection this fast, we control the HLC practically in real time. I haven't actually tried it yet, though. And what the hell? Then Daru, what the hell are we waiting for? Let's go! Okay? That's right. Even if this is some kind of CERN trap, we might be able to make use of it. They're still vulnerable to our attack. The HLC is that 20-kilometer long tunnel thing, right? What does it do again? It accelerates protons and smashes them together. Oh, yeah. Mini black holes. Right. The official line is that many black holes might manifest as a byproduct of these particle collisions. But that's not the truth. Right? Or something like that? I don't know. How do you think of it? Or I don't know. According to this top secret document we found, the HLC was intended to create black holes from the very beginning. But we still don't know exactly how they do it. We need to think of a way to... Okabe. Suddenly, Katsura emerges from the development room. She was cooped up in there all morning. Her expression is unusually grave. What's wrong? I figured it out. Figured what out? I think I know how the phone wave works. Really? Katsura nods. She still hasn't smiled. Keep in mind that this is just a hypothesis based on what we observed. It's closely related to what you guys are just talking about. The HLC. I believe it was you, Christina, called it the HLC, the world's largest microwave. Yes, exactly. My hunch was right. You created a monster, Okabe. A monster? It doesn't belong in an amateur lab. And before you take that as an endorsement of your abilities, I mean it in a bad way. Katsura clutches her arms as to keep it from trembling. Give me details. Did you know that the microwave oven was invented as a byproduct of radar research? Daru and I nod. Masaru shakes her head. This is me. I also didn't know. I'm with Maru. We all read up on the back of the phone when name subject changed, starting acting weird. Microwaves are electronic magnetic waves with a frequency of 2.5 gigahertz. The phone wave is commercial created, so its output is around 15 to 200 watts. Here is the important part. Katsura goes on to explain that the electromagnetic waves output by the microwave are somehow connected to the electromagnetic waves output by the phone. In fact, you could say they were fused together. According to Daru's blueprint, the microwave and the phone are made to send out shared electromagnetic waves by taking their leads and handwriting each of them the magnetronic cathode and anode. A type of vacuum tube used in microwave onions and radars produces a strong microwave. Okay. Like I said, my water was spilling a little bit, so don't worry about that too much. On one hand, we have the microwave, the super strong electromagnetic waves, originally a byproduct of military research into radar technology. On the other hand, we have the cell phone standardized electromagnetic waves, a frequency now distributed throughout the world. What happens when you fuse those two waves? Both devices use electromagnetic waves. I'm not a specialist, though I can't examine the extent or magnitude and the influence that fusion has. But hypothetically, if the cell phone were to become a stepping stone, scattering the military-grade electromagnetic waves over the vast range of hundreds of kilometers, then not just Akiba, but all of Tokyo would turn into the inside of a microwave oven.
中にいる人が死に至るまでの時間は
Take on a slight
体重差に
variance
もよる
due
け
to
ど
body weight. The average
平
time
均して
until death for people
およそ
inside would be
3分
3 minutes.
マジ？じゃあ
Seriously?
電話レンジって
Then the
大
phone
量
wave's
破
a
壊
weapon
兵
of
器
mass
ってことじゃね？
destruction, isn't it? Is it really that powerful?
あの電話レンジの中
Let
で
me
起きて
tell
る
you
こと
what
を
happens
教えてあ
inside
げ
the
るわ
phone wave.
レンジ内の目に見
The
えな
air
い水
inside
素に
the oven
対
is
し
full of
電磁波のエネルギー順位が
hydrogen
上昇する
atoms.
こ
First,
れは
it's embodied
通常
the
の
atoms
電子レン
with
ジの
the
機能
microwave to increase their energy potential. This is the normal function of a microwave oven.
そこに携帯
But
電話
when you
の
add
拡
the
散型電磁波が加
electromagnetic
わるこ
waves
とによって
from the phone,
レンジ内のあらゆる素粒
the
子が
harmonic
衝突
triggers
を
a
繰り
chain
返すごと
reaction.
に質量を
The
増していっ
particles
て
collide
高速に近
repeatedly
い
at near
円運動
light
を始め
speed,
る
gaining mass and energy each time.
それはいわば
In other words,
加
it
速
becomes
器の
a
ようなもの
sort of a particle accelerator.
加速器
A particle accelerator? That's literally the same as the HLC.
じゃあ
So if the HLC was
ミニブラックホー
created
ルを
to
生成するため
generate
に
mini
作ら
black
れたのなら
holes,
やはりこの電話レンジ
then the
の
phone
中に
wave name subject to
Mini
change
black hole
must
will
also
never
be producing mini black holes. Kasaru doesn't deny it.
こんなに安定して動
It's a
作している
miracle
のは
that
奇
things
跡
have been so stable.
ただま
There's
だわ
still
から
one
ない
thing
点
I
があって
don't understand.
ミニブラックホールが生成
Even
さ
if
れ
it
たとして
doesn't
もそれ
produce
は
mini black
一
holes,
瞬で蒸
they
発
should
してしまうはず
evaporate
なの
instantly.
でもこの電話レンジはどうやら
Not
そうじ
what
ゃない
happens in the
バナナ
phone
や
wave.
唐揚げがゼリーマン
The
になっていること
jellification
から
phenomenon
それは明ら
proves
か
that.
LHC と同
Just
じよう
like
に
in the HLC,
ミニブラックホ
our
ー
mini
ルは
black holes
カーブ
are
ラックホー
turning
ルに
into
変化してい
pure
る
black holes.
タイターの理論によれば
According to
ミ
Titter,
ニブラックホール
you
がカー
have
ブラックホール効
injected
果を
in
生み出すため
electrons
には
to produce the
電子治
pure
療が
black
必要だ
holes
った
effect. Oh, by the way, I'm getting an email. It's easy to pretend to be someone you're not. Ultimately, there's no escaping the contradictions between your false self and the real you. It's a paradox, and paradoxes can't be held. I tried to tell myself I didn't need anyone, but forming bonds would only hurt. But somehow I ended up joining your circle of friends. I still don't know if it was for the best. No, I'm sure it was. It was. Without you, I would have given up on ever finding my dad. I don't know why I wrote all of this. I guess I'm trying to say this. Thanks. Are we sharing confessions now? Be careful to whom you expose yourself in your innermost feeling. They may use them against you. Alright, now that little bit is going off.
その注入される電子がどこから来ているのかそれが
But
わ
I
から
don't
ないの
understand.
LHC は
The
リフター
HLC
によ
is
って
using something
ブ
called
ラ
a
ックホ
lifter
ー
to
ルに
inject
電子を
electrons
注入
into
して
the black hole
重力場をコ
and
ントロー
control
ルし
their
ていた
gravitational field.
リフターに代替するものが
The thing is,
この電話レンジの
roll
どこか
inside
に
the
ある
phone wave.
どこかって
Is this something?
だからわ
Like
からないのよ
I don't know what. I guess that's what it comes down to. Alcaster's explanation does confirm our hypothesis that the phone wave name subject to change functions as the same way as the HLC.
LHC とは何か
Looks like we need to
復習してみる必要
review
があ
what
り
the
そうだな。
HLC is. It's time for our HLC mode guide to shine.
LHC はラージハドロンコライダーの略だね。和訳すると
Large
大型ハドロン
Hardened
衝突型加速器ってところか
Collider.
な。
Hadron?
素粒子の名前
It's the name of an elementary principle.
で、
Particle.
こいつは
The
フランスと
HLC
スイ
is
スにまたがる
basically a
形で
huge
作られた
circular
円
tunnel
形の
underneath
巨大地下トン
Switzerland
ネルで
and France.
全長は約
It sits
27
about
キロ
100 meters
地下
below
100
ground
メー
and
トル
has
の
a
深
total
さに
length
あ
of
る。
27 kilometers. There are 2 rings that run through the tunnel. Inside the rings are super low temperature vacuums in an environment like outer space. So basically, serious snow. In an adjacent facility, protons are gradually accelerated by linear accelerators. The proton and cyclotron booster and the super proton physotron. I'm sorry, military. Finally, they're injected into the HLC, where they undergo their final acceleration via a series of superconducting magnets installed in the tunnel. By now, they're traveling up to 9.99999999991% of the speed of light. That's enough to melt your brain. Not as dangerous as the bone wave, though. Finally, the accelerator protons collide approximately 1 billion times per second. The purpose of the HLC project is to study the high-energy reactions that result, or so they say. We know they're a bunch of stinking liars. I guess that about covers it. And that's my fellow lab mems brings us to the question. Can the phone wave seem subject to change? Beat CERN to the true physical time travel.
問題は2点ある。
2 problems. 1.
局所場
Setting
指
the
定とリフタ
destination.
ー。
2. The lifter.
局所場指定については
We've already established that the D-mail arrives precisely when and where it's supposed to.
検証もなしに結論を
It's
出すのも
dangerous
危
to
険よ
accept。that without verification. Agreed.
リフターの代わりを担っているものについてはすでに
We already know
ある
it
ことは分かってい
exists.
る。
We just need
その
to
何かを見
figure
つ
out
ければいいだけの
what it
話
is.
見つけられるとは思えない。
I don't think we're
こ
going
の
to
小さ
find
な
it.
電子レンジ
The
の
phone
中を
wave's not
私たちは
exactly
もう
big,
何
you
日も
know.
かけて調べ
But
まく
we've
ってい
been
るけど、
poking at it for
Hint
days
さえ手に
without
入らない。
turning up a clue.
もし仮に見つけ出したと
Even
して
if
も、
we do find it,
注
it
入
will
する
take
電子量の
forever
調
to
整には
learn how to
さらに膨大な時間がい
tune
る。
electrons feeds properly.
膨大ってどんぐらい？
How long is forever?
セルンは9年を
They've
か
been
けても
working at
解
it
決
for
でき
9
てい
years,
ない。
and they still haven't solved it. We're just amateurs, so it's bound to take even longer. Wait, I have an idea.
ならば発想を逆転させてみ
Let's
よ
look
う。
at it from a different angle.
セルンは人間を
CERN
物
tried
理
to
的に
send
タイム
people
トラベル
back
させ
in
ようと
time,
したが
but they
注
couldn't
入
get
電子量の
the
調整がうまく
electron
いか
feed
ず
right.
得
The
意点を把握で
singularities
きてい
were
ない。
not naked.
それはこの電話レンジ
It's
カ
the
ッコ仮
same
に
with
同
the
じこ
phone
とだ。
wave name subject to change.
ゼリーマンにならず
You can
無事
only
に送
send
れるデータ
36
量
bytes
は
of data safely.
36バイトプラ
Otherwise,
スアルファだ
you
け。
get a jelly man.
そこで
Let's
逆に考え
consider
る
the
んだ。
problem in reverse.
一人の人間を丸ご
What
と
if
デー
we
タ化し
could convert a
それを
human to data?
36バイトプラス
Then
アルファ
compress
まで
that
圧縮し
data
てしまえばいい
into
と考
just
えるんだ。
36 bytes.
そうすれば
We could
D
send
mail
that
と同
person
じよう
through
に
the ring
リング得意
singularity
点を
just
通
like
過
a
できる
Gmail.
ではないか。
Couldn't we?
人間を丸ごとデータ
Convert
化
a
って
human to
そん
data?
なことできる
That's
わ
not
け
even
ないじゃん。
possible, man.
もしできたとしても
And
その
even
デ
if
ータ
it
容
were,
量天文学的
there
な
would
数
be
字
like
になるんじゃね？
exabytes
そ
of
れを
data
ど
or
うやって
something.
たったの
You
36バイ
want
トまで
to
圧縮
compress
するん
that into
バカ
36
なの？
bytes?
死ぬの？
Are you high? I mean, we have been through like 7 different world lines, man.
いいアイデアだと思ったんだ
I
が
thought it was a good idea. It's a good idea at the beginning. I guess it's not that easy. The barriers to time travel are just too high. I turned to Katsuru, meaning to ask her opinion. Then I realized that her expression has changed dramatically. Her eyes are wide as saucers, her mouth hanging open.
そうか。
Of course.
それなら、
If it works,
もしかしたら
then maybe. She pauses for a second, then
できるかもしれない。
maybe we can do it. Do what? Time travel? Hard to believe that Katsuru is saying, even though it has been my idea in the first place.
本気で言っているのか？
Are you serious? Katsuru grins triumphantly in response.
少なくとも
The
デー
data
タ容量の
compression
超圧縮に
part
ついては簡単よ。
is easy.
LHC で作ったブラッ
You
ク
can
ホールを
use
利用
that
すれ
black
ばいい。
hole
ブラッ
created
ク
by
ホール
the
は
HLC.
飲み込んだあ
The
らゆる
black
もの
holes
を超
compress
圧縮してし
everything
まうんだから。
they swallow.
圧縮するものが
Compressed
単なる
things
デー
won't
タ
be
なら
harm,
人
won't
間
harm
みたいに
data
潰
like
さ
it
れ
would
ること
harm
で
humans. So
命
as
が
long as
失われ
we're
ること
sending
もない。
data, there's nothing to worry about. I get it. But wait, can we really put a loss as a stunt? And besides,
人間のデータ化について
how do you plan to convert humans into data?
サイエンス誌に私の
You
論
know
文が
that
載ったって
is my
いうことは
thesis
知ってるわよね。
You know that my thesis got published, right?
なぜいきなり自慢を始めるの
There's no time to flaunt your accomplishments.
その論文を読んだことは
Have you read it? Hold on, I need to drink water. My throat's getting sore. Haven't. That's why I haven't either.
おう、その後のサイエンス
I
誌なら
got scans if you want
撮ってあるよ。
to read it. Dara opens his image folder, scrolls past a ton of TV reporting to Toru, and opens up the scanned image. Sure enough, there's Casper's name in big English letters.
論文のタイト
The
ルは
title of my thesis is
側頭葉に蓄積され
Analysis
た
of
記憶に関する
memory-related
神
nerve
経パルス
impulses
信号
in
の
the
解析。
temporarily lobe.
側頭葉神経パルス
Temporal lobe? Nerve impulses?
あれ、オカリン知らなかった？
What, you didn't know?
いや待て
No! This can't be it right. This title sounds like
物理学というより
neuroscience. Scientific study of the brain. This field incorporates biology, genetics, medicine, psychology, and the electrical engineering. Not
脳科学の分野で
physics.
脳科学専攻
I'm
で
a
すけど何か
neuroscientist. Got a problem? What? You didn't know that, Okarin? Wow, and you made her your assistant, man. I can't believe it. From the way she talks about particle accelerators and time travel theories, I'm sure she had to be a physicist.
いやそれはまあいいとして
Forget about that.
それ
How is
と
this related
タイ
to
ムトラベルとどん
time
な関係
travel?
が
人間丸ごとのデータ化は無理でも
Converting an entire human to data is impossible.
人間の
But
記憶丸
converting
ごと
a
のデータ化な
human's
ら可
memory
能っていうこと
may be possible. Converting memories to data? Casper explains what she said. Memories accumulate something called the parahippocampal gyrus, or hippocampus, which is located in the temporal lobe of the brain. But what exactly are memories? Casper's thesis analyzes that question from a neuroscientific perspective. All of the brain's functions manifest in electronical signals running through the neurons. Even memories are written to hippocampus by electronic signals. Casper analyzed how specific electrical signals correspond to specific memories. The mechanisms in which humans recall memories can be likened to the word of association game. You begin with a vague, abstract image, which calls the successive images of increasing clarity.
タンスの引き出しの一つ一つ
Imagine
には
a chest of
小
drawers.
さい箱が
Each
ぎっ
drawer is
し
filled
り入
with
ってるの。
tiny boxes, and inside each
その
box
たく
is
さんの
another
箱の
bunch
中
of
にも
tiny boxes.
さらに小さな
You
小
keep
箱
opening the boxes
Hi.
until you find the
そんな
memory
風に
you're
想
looking
像しても
for.
らえばいい
Casper discovers that the numbers of relative commands and nerve impulses used to search up memories is surprisingly low. Out of hundreds of millions of nerve impulses patterns in the brain, only a few thousands relate to memory. If it was successfully analyzed, of these patterns that earned Casper and her research team a critical acclaim in the scientific community.
この研究単体だ
Now,
けじゃ
before you ask
岡部の
how
言っ
this
たアイデ
relates
ア
to
とは
time
全然
travel,
関係なさそう
there's
だけ
only
ど
one more thing I
More
need to
一つあるの。
explain.
私の通ってる大学
Several years ago,
ビクトル・コ
my
ンドリア
lab,
大学の
the
精神生理学研究
neurobiological
所が
lab at Victor
ビジュアルリビルディング
Camcoria
略して
University
VR
developed
技術っていう
technology
のを
called
何年か前に開発した。
visual rebuilding, or VR for short. Visual reality.
簡単に説明すると、
Put
ビデオ
simply,
カメラなん
it
かの映
enables
像
the
機器に映した
the
風景の
conversion
映
of
像信
video
号を
data in
神経パルス信号にコンバートする技術のこと。
nerve impulse signal.
逆に神経パルスを普通
Use
の
the
電気
reverse.
信号
It
に
can
コン
also
バートする
convert
ことも
nerve
できる。
impulses into video data or any kind of electronic data.
で、こ
So
の
if we
VR
combine
技術と
VR
私
technology
たちの
with
研
my
究を組み合
research,
わせると、
do you see where I'm going with?
まさか
No way.
人間の記憶の
We can convert memories into data?
それだけじゃない。
Not just that.
記憶の移植、
Memories transplant,
Backup.
backup,
外部保存、
internal storage.
そういうこと
All
が
of those things
できる
become
ようになる。
possible. It's like science fiction. This game is science fiction. In a sense, this technology could be used to copy a person's soul. According to pastors, some religious groups strongly oppose this research, as you might suspect. On the other hand, the medical community is ecstatic about its possibility. In any case, it's amazing that my assistant here was able to make such an incredible discovery. Yeah, are you really sure she's just your assistant? Of course, she did have a university supporting her, but still.
つまり
So
お前はこう
basically,
言いたいのだな。
what you're saying
D
is
メール
that
の容量で
we
被
convert
験者の記
the
憶を含む
subject's
脳内情報を
memories
光信号として
into
取り出し
video data.
それを LHC で
Use
活
the
性させたミ
HLC's
ニブラッ
black
クホールを
hole
利用
to
して超圧縮
compress that
36
data
バイトプラスアルファ
into
の再現をし
36
て
bytes.
電話レンジカッコ仮で
Send
操
that
作して
data through the courier black hole since that phone wave input can change.
携帯電話を通して
And finally imprint those memories on the subject's brain in the past? What does that mean?
記憶だけの
We
時
can
間
send our
違い。
memories back in time
物理的転送
in
によ
order
るタイ
to
ムトラベルを
differentiate
区別す
it
るため
from
に
the physical
Sorry,
time
Nicosia.
travel.
タイム
Let's
リー
call
プ
it
を
a
定義しましょう。
time leap for now.
肉体を含めた物理的転
You
送では
don't
な
go
く、
back.
記憶だけを過去へと跳躍させる。あまりに突飛すぎて、誰もまと
So
もに考
crazy
え
that
ようとし
nobody
なか
thought
った
of it
方法。
before. She's right. The idea is ridiculous, which is why none of these geniuses at CERN can come up with it. But the union of physics and neuroscience and neurobiologically would make it the impossible possible. To transfer memories to the past via cell phone to time.
ポイントは、
The important thing is
転送する
to
のは
remember that
記
the
憶だけ
only memories are being transferred.
人格や意識については
Personality
これ
and
に
the
含まない。
consciousness aren't included.
どういうことだ SF
What
小
does
説
that
によく
mean?
あ
How's
るタイ
that
ムリー
different
プ
from
は
what you
何か
see in
違うの
sci-fi novels?
SF とかでよくあるタイ
Time
ムリ
leaping
ー
in
プは、
sci-fi
意
usually
識、
sends
人格、
everything.
記憶のすべてが
Consciousness,
跳躍している。
personality, and memory.
でも、意識
But
や
in
人格ま
reality,
で含め
real
ると、
life,
データ量
there's
は膨大になるだろうし、
probably too much
そもそも
data.
私の研究
And
室を解
besides,
析できたのは、
We're
記
only
憶の部分だ
analyze.
けだか
We
ら、
only analyze memories.
意識、人格と
Think
記
of
憶は
consciousness,
別と考える。
personality, and memory as separate things.
記憶は
Memories
Computer で
are
いうと
like
ころの
the video
画像データ
data
や
stored
映像
on
データ
your
と同じ。
computer.
それに対して意識と人格は
And consciousness
い
and
わば
personality
OS というこ
are
とにな
like
る。
the OS.
容量ってことなら
But
OS
videos
より
can take
画
up
像や映像
way
の
more
大きい
space
場合も
than
あるじゃん
the OS.
あくまで例えよ。
It's just an example.
そもそも人格や意
Starters,
識って
it's still not
未だに
clear
どこにい
where
るのか、
personality
どん
and
な仕
consciousness
組みでそれが成
are
立しているのか。
located, or how they are constructed.
だからそれを
So if we
Data
can't
化して移植
convert
する
to
のは
them into
少
data,
なくとも
or at
私には
least
無理。
I can't.
記憶だけなのか
So we can only
ど
send
んな
our
デ
me-
メリットが予
we
想
can
さ
only
れる
send memories. Where does that leave us?
パーソナリティは
Your
記
memories
憶だ
aren't
け
the
で
only
形成され
things
るわ
that
けじゃない。
define you.
だか
Even
ら
if you send your
記
memories
憶を
to the
転送
past,
しても
it will be the
転送
receiving
先の意識や
use
人格に依
consciousness
存
and
する。
personality that processes them.
マインドーズで言うと
So in mine,
インスタの入ってる PC
most widely used operating system. Cool. copying data from a Vista computer to a Min 5 computer. Where I've learned
最新の OS で作られた
data
データ
created
が
with the
旧式
latest
の OS で
OS
ちゃんと
might
動作す
not
るか
work
わ
on
からないわ
in
け。
older OS.
何らかの不具合が
Might
出る。
cause errors.
それに例えば
For example,
小
if
学
you
生
send
の
your
頃の自
current
分に
to
今の
memories
記憶を
to
転送
yourself
した
in
場合、
elementary school,
記憶と
the
肉
gap
体のギャップの
between
せ
your
いで
memories and
精
your
神的
body
な障害が起き
has
るかもしれない。
serious consequences.
いずれにせよ
Anyway,
過去の自分の
is it
体に
correct to
転送する
assume
ことは
that we'd be
前提条件
targeting ourselves in the past? Pastor nods at my question.
D メールと同じように
Just like with email,
携帯
you're
電話を
using
介して
a
行
cell
われる
phone
跳躍
as
だ
the
から、
transfer that you need
正確に言うと
to
過
precise
去の自
to
分
be
の
precise.
体で
You can only
な
leak
おかつ
into
携
your
帯
own
を持っ
body
てる時点ま
if
で
you
しか
had a cell
跳
phone
躍
at
で
the
き
time
ないと思う。
of reception. There was an exception in Lucaro's case where we sent the email to a pager, but that doesn't apply to time keeping.
それに飛ばさ
If
れ
you
た
try
先が
sending
同一
memories
人物
to
じゃない
someone
と、
else, how do I put
例え
this?
れば電気
There's a
信号
danger
が
to
マ
that
ッチングせずに
electronic
弾かれて
signal
しまう
might
恐れも。
be rejected.
そもそも他人の
Wouldn't
体に入
want
っちゃったら大
the
変
want
だ
to
し
jump
ね。
into someone
まあ
else's
僕
body.
的には
I
可
mean,
愛いおにゃん
unless
この
it's
中
the
なら喜ん
body
で
of
入る
a
けど
cute girl. Exiting stage right. No. Wait, no, hold on. No, thank you, Daru. I will just be quickly exiting stage right real quick. This guy is capable of Is this guy capable of non-perverted thoughts? The guy who grew up a girl in a world line. Whoops, I forgot we're not talking about that world line.
へいへいじゃないわよ。
That just
バカ
me, you idiot.
弾かれるだけならいい
If
け
it
ど
just bounces off, that's fine. But I'm worried the
人格障害も起きる
complicated
恐れがある
memory data might be serious damage to your recipient's psyche.
どんな結果になるかわから
I
ない。
don't know what might
人
happen.
類初の
No one's
試
done
みだ
it
から
before, after all. That makes us pioneers! I like it.
はっきりしているのは
There are
自
two
分が
things
生まれ
I
る以前
know.
へは
One,
絶対にいけ
you
ないという
definitely
こと。
cannot go back
自分
before
が
you
二人同
were
時に
born.
存在することは
And
ない
two,
というこ
you
と。
won't exist in two
だから
places at once.
タイムパラドックスが
That
発生する
means
心
you
配は
don't
な
have
い。
to worry about
自
causing a
分が生
parent.
まれる前に
You can't kill
親を
your
殺すことは
parents
できない
before
の。
you were born. So the phones act like a black.
ということだ
So the phones act like black and white holes. It seems kind of strange coincidence that cell phones would be the medium of time travel, but really, couldn't have been anything else. No, not at all. These days, people wear their phones like a second skin. No other medium could reliably deliver memories to their intended target. The more I think about it, the more I realize this is what meant to be. I whip out my phone and place it to my ear.
俺だ
It's me.
全ての点が一本
Everything's
線
falling
で繋が
into
った
place. The plan can now proceed to the final
最終段階
stage.
に入る
I'm talking
無論
about
オペ
Operation
レーションベルダンディ
Verity, obviously. The second of the three Norn sisters of goddesses of fate in Norse mythology. The three sisters attend the world tree. Yagershid, who roots lie in the Earth's foundation. Veritas is in the Norns of present, popularized in Japan by a certain goddess. Manga. Christina had me fooled. I never knew she was capable of this. It must have been the choice of Steingate. You said the name of the game. That sent her here. Don't worry. I have everything under control. Nothing can stop us now, Elsa Condro. I put my phone away and turned to Costner. Were you listening? Good. Commence preparation for Operation Verity. First, explain what that is. We're going to fill your time machine. Christina. And you better not say it can't be done. After all, not after showing me the way. Oh, this is Akabara. I should be able to find the parts I need. Then it is decided. I'm placing you in charge of this operation. Whatever you need, ask, and it shall be yours. Together, we shall complete the first time leap machine in human history! I like how we're not going time travel with time leaping. Cassandra nods, her eyes shining with a fierce, hungry light. As I thought, she's a scientist to the core. Cassandra and Daru go home, leaving me with Maru. I thought she was hard at work on her costume, but when I looked, I find her staring at the wall. Her hands have stopped moving. Maru? Are you not going home? She usually doesn't stay this late. Her parents may be worried. I was thinking about what Okaran and Chan were talking about earlier. I was trying to figure out what the things you said meant, but it was all so complicated. I didn't get any of it. And the only thing I get is that something amazing is going to happen. Indeed, the world is about to change, and we shall be the ones to lead the humanity into the future. The world's about to change. Okaran, how many world lines have we been through so far? Okay? How many world lines, man? You're shining, Okaran. Shining? What does that mean? Like two bright stars in the sky. That must be my aura of madness that you're sensing. It's been 10 days since Crystron enjoying and I tell you how I've been feeling? Since Crystron became a labman, it feels like things have really started to happen. Like we're a real lab now, you know? I must admit, her knowledge has been a great asset. Of course, the girl is genius would never have joined us if not for the cunning of Hodama Kamara. That's why you're shining so bright now, Okaran. Christian is really a big help to you. I know. But I cannot do anything to help. Maru looks depressed. I wish I were smart too. Then maybe I could help. Maru, you do help. You keep Okaran, down to earth, sort of. No, you do your part, Maru. Maru. She's never expressed such sentiment before. Is she jealous of Kasser's talents? Is there a competition brewing in the lab? I mean, there is. What about lab member 4 and lab member 8? A.k.a. Shishiro and Kasser. I sigh and walk over to the window. I can see many stars in the sky. Maru? Aren't you gonna look at the stars? Maru comes beside me. We lean out the window together. It's only 9 p.m., but Akira is already silent and still, save the occasional car trailing by. Back when the lab just started, before Darukan joined, it was like this a lot, wasn't it? All quiet, just the two of us. Yeah, it was. Daru joined the lab in early May. Before that, he was unwilling to join no matter how I tried to convince him. Then he learned that the lab was just 3 minutes away from May Queen's plus the N squared. Suddenly, he was all future lab gadget lab, hell yeah. But about a month and a half after the lab's founding, it was just me and Maru all alone. Is it really okay? Hold on. Maru looks at me with uncertainty in her eyes. I meet her gaze firmly, then boop her slightly in the head. Don't be ridiculous. All you need to do is stay. Just stay? Without you, the lab would be a much less friendly place. You see how Kasser and I argue? We can be pretty stubborn, and sometimes we don't know when to stop. But when it starts to get out of hand, Maru, you're always there with some ditzy irrelevant comment to break the tension. Praising me? Of course I am. Don't worry about it. Just know that you too are a part of my plan. Okay. Thanks, Lotrin. Maru smiles in relief. Then her stomach grumbles. I'm starving. I'll warm up some and open. You want some too? Yeah, heat it up. Coming right up. Soon we're chowing down and piping hot open. The next day, Maru and I go shopping at Raven. We have a list written by Kasser of parts for the time leap. Naturally, I'm paying for everything out of my own pocket. Kasser and Daru have already started working on the update. Apparently, the conversion of memories into digital data requires software developed at Kasser's lab in America. You can download that software from their dedicated server. But it's not the only thing we need. There's also some kind of brain scanning headgear that we're going to have to make ourselves. Incidentally, I have to pay extra close attention to make sure that Maru doesn't wander off while shopping. If she sees something, some random store of that interests her, she'll literally stop and stare at it for hours. I keep walking, of course, only later to realize that she stopped behind me. Then I have to run from store to store looking for her. That's just how parents must be how parents of small children feel. Anyways, this is nothing new. Maru has always been like this. I'm begging you, stick with me. If you get lost in this labyrinth of technology, you'll never escape. Now with your sense of direction. Okie dokie. I'll be careful. By the way, how is time moving different from time traveling? Did you really hear what I said about not wandering off? Besides, Kasser already explained the differences yesterday. Time travel means that your whole body travels through time. The time leap will only send your memory to the past. It's simple. Just memories. No personality or consciousness included. Though Kasser did mention that there was no way to be sure that might happen to you, what might happen to your consciousness. Oh. Does that mean you can do things with time leap? send in instructions to the past.
過去は変わる
The
かもしれな
past
い
may
し
change,
変わら
or
ないかも
it
しれない
may not.
それは
The
受け取った
results
人
are
間次第で
unpredictable
あり
and
成功
depends
率は
on
未
the
知数だ
recipient.
それに
And
過去
when
が
the
変わっ
past
た場合
does change,
変え
the
る前の
world
記
line
憶は失われる
it reconfigures.
世界
Everyone
線が
loses
再構
their
成さ
old
れること
memories. Except for me, apparently. I'm the exception, thanks to reading STEINS. There's gotta be an explanation other than just reading STEINS.
それに対してタイムリープだと
With time
例え
loop,
ば
on the other
1
hand,
週間前
you
の
can
お前
give
の
your
頭の
past
中
self not
に
just
今のお
instructions,
前の記憶が
but all
丸
of
々
those
流れ込んでく
memories
る
you
ことがあ
have
る
right now. Or at least, that's the idea. We won't know for sure if it works until the machine is built. So could I send the costume I'm making back to last week? I would love to have another week to prepare for Kamikama.
タイムトラベルならば
That might be
この流れは
possible
タイ
with
ムリー
time
プでは
travel,
無理だ
but not with time leaping.
2日前に受けたテスト
Say
の
you
答
had
えを知
test
っている
last
状態で
you had a test
テ
last
スト
week.
の前へ
Now
戻る
you
ことは
know
できる
now you know the answers.
Daga,
You could send that
回
knowledge
答
to
済みの
yourself
答案
and
用
ace
紙を
the
持っ
test,
て
but you
2日
couldn't
前
go
へ
back
戻
and
る
hand yourself a cheat sheet. So Masharu's mind goes into Masharu's 1 week ago?
そういうことだ
Exactly. Well, this conversation has been going on. I've been steadily purchasing items from Kasuru's shopping list. You bring... Oh, but you can bring your memory? I get it. But then, what about Masteru's 1 week ago? Where do her memories go?
上書きされるの
I
だ
assume they get overwritten. We haven't tested it, though. There is no way to be sure. She disappears?
消えたとしても
Your
1
memories,
週間前
right?
のお前の記
Now
憶と
included
今のお前の記
include
憶
your
は連続
memories
している
from back then.
記
So
憶が
even
上
if
書きされ
she
たと
does
しても
disappear,
1週間前まで
you
のお前
don't
の記憶に
really
は
lose
何も変化がない
anything.
未来の1週間分の
I
記
guess
憶
you
が
could
積
say
み重
that
ね
you're
る
just adding your
という言
memories
い方をした
from
方
1
が良
week
さそうだ
in the future. Then, if Masharu's memories leap into the Masharu's 1 week ago, what happens to Masharu now? Masharu's asking some pretty psychological questions today. But I guess anyone would ask the same. Masharu's memories jump to the past, but my body is still here, right? What happens to me when my memories go bye-bye?
抜け殻になってい
You
る
become an empty shell.
うわ
No,
待て
that
そうじゃ
can't
ない
be, right?
そういうこ
You
とじゃ
wouldn't
ない
make sense. That wouldn't make sense.
助手がやろうとしているのは
My assistant
記憶
device
をデータと
merely
して保存する
records your memories
つまり
data.
バッ
In
クア
other
ップでし
words,
かない
it's just it's a
記
backup.
憶をすべて
Your
脳から抜
original
き去っ
memories
てそれを
are
データとする
still
わけではない
inside you. Nothing inside the brain is lost. You don't become an empty shell. Besides, neither personality or consciousness is transferred to begin with. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that.
だから
Your body shouldn't become an empty
意
shell,
識が飛んだりする
and your
ことはない
consciousness
はず
shouldn't leap either. No, wait. There's another issue here.
というか
Actually,
1週
might
間
you
前に
become
戻っ
a
て
new
またその1
master?
週間を経験
So
してきた
once
眉
you
毛が
receive memories from the
ここにいること
future
にな
1
るので
week
はない
ago? Not that anybody, including me, would be able to tell the difference. Then does Masteru, who had the normal memories before the time leap, get erased by the Masteru who repeated the week with extra memories? This is getting complicated.
そうだ消える
That's right. She's
もう
erased.
一度やり
In
直す
other
と言うべ
words,
きだな
relive
そ
the
っくり
week.
そのままトレース
You
す
do
ること
the
もできる
things
し
the same, or you could do
全く
something
別の行動をと
completely
ることも
different.
できる。それと消えた最初
And
の
you
1週
keep
間
your
の
old
記憶自体
memories
を
of the
マイ
week
ルが持
that
ち続けていることに
disappeared.
なる。
じゃあねじゃあね
Then does that mean? The questions keep coming. These are questions to ask Kasaru. She's trying hard to understand her in her own ditzy way.
もしも
So if I redo the week, okay. But what if I decide to go to Akapole with my friends instead of coming to the lab today?
今はマユシーはこうして
What happens to Master talking with Okarin now?
過去が変わり
The
今が変わ
present
ること
would
になる。
change to match the
こうし
past.
てここで俺とお前
This
が話している
conversation
事実は
would have
証
never
明する
happened.
はずだ。
And you wouldn't notice the difference?
ああ、そうだ。
Right. No one would notice.
だとしたらね
That would
なんだか寂しい
kind
ね
of sad.
俺が
For who? Me?
ううん
No.
マユシ
Well,
ー
Masaru. I don't get what you mean.
だからクリス
But maybe that's why
学校
Chris
変
Han
えたくない
doesn't want to
って言ったのかも
change the past. She nods to herself with a bright smile.
あ
Oh!
ねえね
I just thought
え
of
タイムリー
something.
プは
Can you
未来には
time
飛べ
leap
ないの
into
か
the
な
future? I don't think that's how it works. Maru, you're gonna get the memories either way. You would have the memories.
飛べるかもしれないが
Maybe, but there wouldn't be a point. That's when I reached that conclusion yesterday. The memories you sent would overwrite the memories at your destination. If you sent your memories 1 week into the future, then the future would lose 1 week of memory.
俺たちがやろうとしてい
The
る
whole
タイムリ
point
ー
of
プは
our time loop machine
過去
is
に
to
送って
affect
こそ
past
進
events.
化を発揮する
We
んだ。
don't need to worry about the future.
それに
Besides, you're less likely to reach the future than you are to the past.
過去については思い出すことが
And
で
that's
きるが
because the future is inherently unpredictable.
例えばマユリは
For example,
未来永劫
do
に
you
わたっ
think
て
you'll have
同じ
the
電話番
same
号の携
phone
帯を持
number
ち続け
for
ていると
all
思うか
eternity?
わかんないよ
How should I know?
つまりそういうことだ
Exactly, my point.
それに
And
かつて
remember,
ポケベルが携帯の
pagers
出現をされてし
became
まったよ
obsolete
う
with
に
the advent of
携
cell
帯に
phones.
代わる
Similarly, our phones may be replaced by other devices in the future. In order for the time leap to succeed, your target must have a phone whose number you know. As long as that condition is made, there should never be a problem with setting the destination. The real problem is what's inside the phone with name subject to change, is acting as the listener. Until we figure that out, we can't reproduce the discharge phenomenon at will. The phone wave name subject change will remain incomplete. On the other hand, if we can figure it out, we'll have an endless source of electronics that, unlike CERN, needs an eternity. I'm exhilarated. The phone wave name subject charge change is solved, evolving by the day. Our invention of time leap machine will put us light years ahead of CERN. Time travel will finally become a reality. I can't wait to try it out. My soul yearns for the taste of chaos. Hey, Okarun, are you gonna try to win the lottery again? I'm sorry, you guys should have known that joke was coming. I barely managed to keep from bursting into mad laughter. Come to think of it, more than a week has passed since we sent the first email. Although there was a strange threatening email, there remains no signs of men in black coming out to haul us away. According to Dory, CERN hasn't discovered our hacking either. The next problem is what will happen when we use the time loop machine. In order to compress the human's entire wealth of memories into the recipes of 36 bytes, we have to borrow the HLC's black hole. I can't believe that CERN would notice an unauthorized activation of the HLC. How do we keep them from finding us? We need a plan.
そっか
Oh, I guess I can't go back to grade
飛べ
school.
ないんだね
Can I?
その頃は
I Master's still talking about the time leap. You want to go back to your elementary school days? I know exactly how you feel. You repeat your elementary school with the knowledge you'd have now. You would get top grades and have an easy time bending children to your will. Yeah, and I thought maybe I could see Grandma again. I see. I'm afraid that's not possible. Maru's grandmother passed away when Maru was in elementary school. Too bad, but I guess I don't really need to see her. Don't remember her words, her smile, and her wipey hands patting my head. So even if I don't see her again, I'm okay. What I really want is to see little Operin again. Wow. Back when I was already a scientist. Without equal. A titan. Damn it. A titan towering over the other children. I can hardly be blamed for desiring to meet the child of prodigy who one day would be feared as the great mad scientist. I don't want to meet What? To say? I wanna meet Okarin! Modern comrade. Always has been, always will be. Not sure he doesn't get it. So I discarded her comment. Anyways, there's no point. You haven't matured at all since that time. So nothing would have changed if you went back to the elementary school. Anyway. Hey! That's not true! Masaru is all grown up now! The only thing that's grown is how much you eat. And recipes. God damn it, Okarin! That's not true! Masaru has a real woman now! A real woman. I kind of wanted to hear the details, but she probably doesn't know what she's talking about. Besides, I think Okarin's the one who hasn't changed since then. Is that what I said? I was already a genius mad scientist when you met me. I'm pretty sure he was still dramatic even back then. The shopkeeper shoots me a clear. Come on, Okarin, we're gonna stick to our stirring. I guess this isn't the best place for medical laughter. Better get those parts and head back to the lab. We finish our shopping and come out to the front of the station. By the way, Maru, have you not been working recently? Working? Do you mean at Lemonade? Of course, Mayhem Queen Knight doesn't exist in the current world. Wholesome! I love the quotation marks. I love wholesome! Akira. Hamama's coming up. I'm taking a few days off. I got costumes to make. How many costumes are you making this year? 3! One for Kaderka, one for Fukushosha, and one I wonder if Lucero is still refusing to wear it. But she's a gal! I'm so glad we can make that joke now. I can only blame it. I mean, however cute he looks, he's not in this world line! Oh, Karen! Oh, Karen! She's a gal! No, wait, that was before when we sent the email. Now Lucero was a guest. I guess, confusing. I mean, he made up for it. He made up for it. He was just like, but he's a guy. Wait, no, that was before we sent that email. Now she's a girl. Let's just give time for Okuran to adjust. It may take everyone else adjust because everyone just knew Lucero was born as a girl. But Okuran knows the truth. But it's confusing. So, it really is only confusing for Okuran. But I understand that it's in this world line. But she's a gal. Ah! It's Mokura-san! What? Ooh! I'll be happy to put her in the thumbnail again. I look where my is pointing. See Makura standing by the staircase. There. Hard at her cell phone. She looks more tired than last time I saw her. This is gonna be the thumbnail. Sounds good. Like I said, I don't know when next time I'm gonna be able to put her in the thumbnail. Alright. There are bags under her eyes. Her hair is sprayed. The intensity of her expression makes me hesitate to call out to her. She probably just ignores me like before. On the other hand, she's 11. I can't just ignore her. Hey! Finger! Why the long face? Eh? Mokura-san, what are you doing here? Mokura doesn't look up. He mutters something that I can't make out. Hey! Are you listening? If you have a problem, then the insane man scientist, Kamara, will gladly assist. But be warned, by the time I thought Akira will be an ocean of blood. Mokura suddenly jerks straight up and as if I poked an electric prod. She lifted her head and stares at me with wide eyes, then jumps to her feet and walks right up to me. This is the first time I've ever seen Mokura's express such emotion. And she doesn't say shit. What is it? What's wrong? She doesn't speak. That hasn't changed. Instead, she looks down and starts typing on her phone. Guess I should be ready for the mail. What happened to the time machine? Well, we changed the world line like 3 times. No, wait, 4 times? What do you mean? What happened? Are you still using it? Did you figure out how it works? We don't fully understand it yet. We're in the middle of upgrading it. It's amazing! This time, we might even be able to time leap. I didn't read that one. What is the time? Tell me more. Don't write anything about it, otherwise we'll have to expel you from the lab. Mokura shakes her head violently. Guess you won't write an article. Our hacking of STEINS has uncovered a new possibility for the phone wave names change. It's a form of time travel made possible by borrowing STEINS equipment. This discovery will begin a new age of human civilization. No longer will men be slaves to time. To any future you desire can be yours. And history will record that we, the future gadget laboratory, changed the world forever. Okalin, that was really confusing. I lost Masu. How can you be moved by my speech? I'm talking about becoming legends here! Makuru bites her lip and types out a mail in her irritation. Then she grabs my arms and digs it into her finger. It hurts. Hand me! But Makuru doesn't listen. What is time leap? Time leap is a way to send your memory to the past. We found a way to make that possible. Soon, we will complete the machine and become the undisputed lords of time! Okanen came up with the idea, and Christian told us how to do it. Harukan helping, and Master and Nukurin are shopping. Mokura suddenly, her eyes blink and unfocused. Squats down on the spot as we just found her. She seems entirely drained of energy as well. Are you okay, Moka-san? Are you okay? Do you feel sick? I mean, we explained how we're... Hold on, I didn't read that one. It's amazing. You're making your real breakthrough. Congratulations. When will it be finished? I can't be sure. There are still several problems remaining. If they don't give us too much trouble, I guess we'll have it done in a week. On the other hand, we can't do anything until they are solved. Everything is the choice of Steingate. I have faith there exists a path to success. He said the name of the game again. An ounce of door is open. Chaos, for which I have launched, shall at last descend upon the earth. Trumpets will sound from the highest heaven, and the final battle Ragnarok will begin. Talking a lot of ass here. What are you fighting, Okarin? The organization, of course. Their rule must end at once and for all. Wow! Don't do anything dangerous. Okay? I mean, we're already in dangerous territories. We're in too deep, man. And we're trying to keep up above in the heavens instead of going under and getting a lot of deep ideological and getting in ourselves into a lot of No, we're gonna get. I feel like we're gonna get ourselves into some deep legal shit. And my lawyering days are postponed until the release of the Apollo's Justice trilogy. No, actually, that's a lie. I'm planning on playing. Still planning on playing the investigation games. Why does Marsher insist on worrying about me? Oh! Mokura's lips curved into a smile. She rises to her feet unsteadily, then staggers off into the crowd, like she's forgotten about us completely. Masher and I can only watch her go. There's an indescribable aura about her that holds us back. What do you think is wrong with Mokura-san? I know she was kind of strange ever since I met her, but this... Maybe she is an escaped mental patient or something. Maybe not that her insanity can possibly compare to mine. For I desire nothing less than a total and absolute chaos. In game, of course. Are we trying? Is Okura just trying to assert dominance here? I swear that's what he's trying to do. He's just trying to assert dominance. You say this like this isn't normal for him. I'm so worried. Master looks scared, so I cease my maniacal laughter a few minutes earlier than planned. After Maru and I go our separate ways, she apparently has to deliver a costume for her friend for Buki. Then I return to the lab with the spoils of war. Something surprising. No, not too surprising, come to think of it, catches my eyes. Kasser is on the computer. As soon as she noticed I returned, she quickly closes the window on the screen. Hey! Think you could knock? I own this lab. This isn't your room. Besides, I have to be a fool to knock. There could be an assassin lying in ambush. Assassin? Here? Are you stupid? Anyways, Christina. What were you looking at just now? I'm having way too much fun. I already know the answer, of course. I caught a glimpse of the screen before she posted it. I was doing research. Looks like she plans to continue this raid. I drop my bags and go to the computer. Stay back! I slip past Catherine's blocking arms and restore the minimized window. Katsuru, I'm not mad, just disappointed. Got a problem? Sorry. Hey! Oh, I get it. She was just on that channel. Hey, what's this? Is that alpha roll? LFAO laughter. Have no fear, Christina. Or should I call you @Chandler Chris? Don't call me that. That's right! I realized long ago that you were an ad channeler! You can't hide it from me. You reek of ad channel corruption. How rude! Make sure to apply light perfume every day. Fool. That may not. That's not what I meant. I'm talking about the scent of your soul. My soul? What's that supposed to mean? Explain. Why? So you can learn how to hide it? Like, how many times, Crosser, have I said, it's okay that you're an ad channeler, it's okay that you're fucking a weeaboo and shit. It's okay! It's okay! And you can be like this super cool badass neuroscientist, but you can still be like an ad channeler, you know? It's totally fine. You know, Okarin's on that channel too, that's how he knows all that lingo and shit. You shouldn't be embarrassed about it, Katsuru. Yeah, that's right, and I'm saying this for you guys. If you like something and you think you should be embarrassed by it, don't fucking be. You know how much anime music I play at work? I think it's common knowledge at my workplace that I am two things. I am a big fucking weeb and I love Ace Attorney. I think that's very common knowledge at work. I have a lot of the Ace Attorneys at work on my list, and I don't usually skip it. So. Shut up! Just explain already! There's nothing to explain. You use ad channel memes in conversation. I have to be stupid not to notice. Feels bad, man. Oh my gosh, now we're gonna get into like old memes here. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Old memes. Whee! That's an ad channel meme too. That's an ad channel meme too. Now that's just an internet meme. Pastor, you don't have to hide the fact that you're an ad tracker. Your soul is tainted with the essence of ad channel. You cannot hide it. Not in such close proximity to another who uses ad channel memes in the actual conversation. Your soul resonates. That's it! That's all Hashira's fault. But it's cute how you try to hide it, ad channeler Chris. That's the list of things Okurin calls her. But you know what's really funny? He has not called her the zombie in a while. Wow, that was like the first worldline that she died. Don't call me that! She glares at me hard. If looks could kill. Hope Iki-chan and Katadon-chan praised me for the cosplay. I made them this time. I'm really happy. Who? You never mentioned them before. She has no sense of humor at all. I should be more careful in the future. But I don't understand. You were raised in America, so how are you so familiar with that channel? You can browse that channel from America. Need I say more? Ah, get it. Living in English. Only environments made you hungry for Japanese. But did you have to resort to ad channel? I mean, if you believe that, the Prusso intellectuals and media browsing ad channel like this is like reading scribbles on the bathroom wall. Sure, it's not the friendliest place, but I couldn't find anywhere that it felt more Japanese. Anyways, can I ask a favor? What is it? Kasa turns away and mumbles something. Her voice is low. I can't make it out. If you have something to say it. Caster turns bright red and her sullen expression doesn't change. Don't tell anyone else about this. What difference does it make? Daru is the most hardcore channeler who has ever lived, and Masaru is an otaku too. Even I browse that channel regularly. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Just boldly write hobbies browsing ad channel on your resume. Not a chance, you idiot! What? Do you mean you rather post anchors on VIP? To link a specific post on a message board, usually on our channel, this is done by typing bracket post number. Sometimes people engage in anchor play, a game where a poster leaves a decision to whomever a post eradicates the number. Usually chosen from 20 to 30 posts beforehand. Example: Zaza gets to my name's my firstborn. At channel /VIP board. Although absently for the discussion of news stories, it's currently dominated by idle chat threads. I hate myself for understanding now the words. Well, whatever. If it will help you focus on the time loop machine, I'll keep your secret for now. Besides, it's just a matter of time before you make another mistake and reveal your true colors. You don't have to worry about it. Remember that I represent my entire laboratory when we presented our research, even though there were meant twice my age on the project. I'm an expert at dealing with people. I have no trouble keeping it a secret. Nipple. An old ad channel term. First seen on the program board in 2003. Nipple is short for no pointer accepted, which is an error seen in the Java programming language. When someone sees a nipple, the correct response is to smack them on the head and say, "Gah!" Gah! She didn't hit us! No! She forgot to hit us! Customer face gets even redder and then she falls to her hands and knees and feet. Horse. An ideal differentiation, a person that on all fours. O is the head. R is are the arms, chest, and Z is the feet. Typically used to express despair, dejection, or frustration. There's no way set to pronounce it. People may present it as oris or ors. I might actually use that in like Discord and stuff. You know, I'm gonna bring you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bring ad channel lingo to Discord. And only the people who play Steingate will understand. You hear that Steingate community? We shall bring the ad channel lingo to Discord. Who's with me? That's what I thought. And that Caitlin is in her blood and bone. She doesn't have a prayer. I have mail. I told you before, remember? We met at an event. Now we're cosplay buddies. Kadere-chan and I is a university student studying the Sangu period. She has a super nice figure. Fubuki-chan is the same age as Masaru, but is kind of boyish. But she was really sexy last year in her Sierra cosplay. As that fails, we try to activate the phone when name subject to change again, but as expected, this charge does not occur. Master is at her sewing machine, putting some finishing touches on a costume. She got back earlier this evening after delivering different costumes to her friend, Fubuki-chan. She's been working on this costume ever since. Come to think of it, she usually heads back around 7 or 8, but today she's still hard at work. Maru, go home before it gets too late. Your parents will worry.
大丈夫だよ。
Hey,
マユ
I'm
シー
going
は今日は
to
ここにお泊まりするのです。
Really? She's never done that before.
うん。
Yep.
お父さんとお母
I'm
さんは
already
ね。
told Mom and Dad. Are you staying to work on your costume?
そうでもしない
It
と
wouldn't be done
コミマに間に合
for
わない
Kamika if I don't. I'm surprised your parents let you stay. I met her parents a number of times. They're as ditzy as Maru. But still, I don't think they'd appreciate their underage daughter staying overnight in this dirty lab. With someone like you-know-who. I'm talking about you, Okurin. But you know, it's a different world line. Maybe something weird would happen. It must be my overwhelming charisma. No, wait. That makes me sound like a good person. That can't be it. Of course, Laura's parents are so afraid of my insanity that they sent me here their only daughter as a hostage.
通報しました。
Reported. Katsuru's still here. Katsuru calls out from the development room. Oh god, no, I'm all red in the face. She's been tinkering with the phone when names have exchanged, but I guess she was listening.
って言われたらどうする？
What should you do if I called the cops on you? I'm just... I unleashed my right arm on the traitors. Christina.
はいはい。
Yeah,
12秒。
Shouldn't be you, whatever. Wait, that's under the tip list. Which one was that? Literally 8th grade syndrome, a term referring to the mindset. Okay, so. I told Mom that Kristen would be here. Then they said, okay.
それってつまり
Wait,
私
so
も
I have to stay too? Yep. Don't you have to work on the phone with me?
まあそうだけど
I guess.
このラボに泊まると
Really?
気がめいる
Really?
わね
Spend the night
主に
here.
誰かさんの
At
せい
least
で
not with a certain someone around.
環境というのは
Environment matters, Christina. This place is science and research, so you should have no trouble concentrating on your world. Trust the great Hunter Kumara. Also, it may surprise you to learn that I have equipped this lab with a system that simulates brain function. So if you were wondering where my incredible genius comes from, now you know. It's because I sleep in this room every night.
脳内物質を活性化
This
させるシステ
simulation
ムって
system of yours.
あんた
I assume it's
一
been
体何を
something
垂れ流
toxic
してる
waste
んだ
in your brain.
工場排水のごとき
You
言い方
sound
を
like
する
an
な
environmentalist zombie. Oh! I was just talking about he hasn't called her a zombie in a while. Well, that's real awkward. Gotta be worldline since he's done that.
マ
Ah,
ユシー知って
that's
る
true
よ
enough.
きっとあ
You
れ
were
じゃないか
talking
な
about that, right? Casper comes out of the development room to check on what Mara is pointing at.
れって
This air freshener.
頭の良くなる
Okarin
教材なんだって
that the smell makes
青で買って
you
きたって
murder.
カリンが言ってた
Radu
これ
Harukabo.
いつの頃だったっけ
What was that?
半年ほど前
About 6 months ago.
値段は500円とお得だった
Is Master okay? Tell her to have fun at Kama for me. I don't think I can go this year, yeah? I don't have the energy, yeah? I'm completely burnt out. I can hear a voice shouting, "Get up, Joe!" Yeah? Someone save me. This world is collapsing. Yeah. Are you messing with me again? Are you? Stop making me worried! It's on sale for 500 yen.
岡部の話って
I'm starting to think
本当に
you
信じる
don't
に
believe
値
the
しないわね
stuff you say.
しかもこれ
And
中
besides,
の薬剤はも
air
う空っぽになって
freshener
る
is
し
empty. Yeah, when I'm about to reply replacement packs, heck, they already stopped selling them.
まあいいわ
Well,
どっ
whatever.
ちにしろ
I
私
was
も泊まる
planning
つもり
to
だった
stay
し
either way.
まゆりさん
I'll
付き合
join
えよ
you, Master Son.
本当
Really?
よかった
That's great!
ただし岡部
On
が
one
出ていくこ
condition.
と
Okabe leaves. What am I supposed to do? I basically live here! Me? Leave? I practically live here! This lab was promised to me by Stein Gate. That's the name of the game again. It's the dwelling place of my soul.
女子2人が泊まるって言って
The
るん
girls
だ
are
から
staying here
う
every
ざい
night.
男子は
So
自
your
重してく
filthy
れない
boys
と
need to show
それに
respect.
あんた
Your
と
home
実
isn't
家は
even
遠
far
くない
from
んでし
here,
ょ
right?
オカリンはね
Okaran is close to Masaru
池袋だよ
in Akabaro.
電車で30分もかからないじゃない
Why? That's
どう
less
せ
than
今日は
30 minutes
徹夜
by
で手伝
train.
ってもらうほどのことはないんだから
I'm not gonna
お
need
とな
your
しく
help
帰ってね
tonight. So just go home like a good boy, okay?
だが断る
But I refuse.
まさか
What?
私たち
Are
を
you
襲うつもり
planning
か
to molest us?
黙れ
Shh! What up,
が残る勝負
Mongolian spot?
残ってない
I don't have a Mongolian
前もそれ
spot!
言われたがあんたいつ私のお尻を確か
And
め
where did you see my butt anyways? For those who are wondering, last week when, before the reason we don't talk about the Lost Worldline, and also we're probably not gonna get the Steingate Beach episode in this game yet. A Mongolian spot is a birthmark. It's some sort of, I remember right, to be some sort of birthmark on the butt.
年下の女子2人だけをここに残していく
I can't leave two young girls here alone. Minors need the guardians.
オカリンも見せ
But Okarin's saw minors too.
あと1年半もしないうちに
I'll be 20 in less than a year and a half. In other words, Steingate has decided that I am an adult. He said the name of the game again.
それは
I'm
つまり
pretty sure that
未成
makes
年
you a minor just like the us.
クリスちゃんクリス
Christian,
ちゃん
I don't think Okarin would
悪い人
do
じゃないと
anything bad.
だってね
I
マ
mean,
ユシ
we've
は
been together for more than 10 years.
一度も襲
He
われ
hasn't molested me once.
でも人質
But
に
he
された
took
こと
your
があるんでし
you
ょ
took your hostage, didn't he?
うん
Actually, I'm still his hostage.
強制退出させるべ
We
き
should
ね
kick him out in the room. Ha. I sighed deeply and take a hand on my forehead.
あまり俺を失望させるな
You disappoint me,
Christina.
Christina.
科学研究の世界
This lab is a place of science. We're above such petty concerns as sex. If you must speak of those vulgarities, then I have to ask you and your Mongolian spot to leave. Looks like that was enough to convince Kosser. She gives a fine gesture as she returns to the development room. Ah, so Christina really does have a birthmark on her butt. No! She probably does. After working on the phone with him, subject change for about an hour, I head to a convenience store to buy dinner. Daru hasn't shown his face at all today. He must be busy with that part-time job. I still don't know what he's doing exactly. Probably something that utilizes his super hacker skill. I just hope he steers clear of the law. While walking, I skim ad channel on my phone. Titter hasn't shown up lately. I think it's been a week since his last appearance. I've been reluctant to contact him ever since he called me the Messiah in his last email. Didn't you send him something about Shushua? That was about the same time he stopped posting. Now ad channelers, STEINS, are busy slandering Titter. The majority of opinions that he ran away. I wonder where Titter went. I tried emailing him the other day, but he hasn't replied. His disappearance has especially worried now that I think that he might be Shishua's dad. I need to contact him somehow. Just then, a mail arrives. You know too much. As it feels a cold hand stroke my spine. I don't think whoever has this email is playing around anymore. I hug myself, shuddering at the sight. I delete the mail immediately. Now I can't even look at it again? Damn it! I mean, that was very disturbing. Very, very disturbing. It happened again. This is bad. Really bad. This is a threat! Was it sent by the organization? By Stern? Does Stern know that what we've been up to doing? Should I report it to the police? Wait, I can't. I just deleted it. And in any case, a picture alone isn't enough to get the police involved. So maybe I should talk to someone. But who? Not the girls. I can't worry them with this. I'm the adult here after all. What about Mokara? No, she may be a lab man, but she's been acting weird lately. Even if I tell her about this, she won't be any use. Shishua has her father to worry about. Guess that leaves Daru. I need to find whether Stern has discovered our hacking. What would Stern do if they found out, I wonder? They wouldn't have us killed, would they? Despite my efforts of trying to convince myself that this is just a prank, my feet hurry me back to the lab. I burst into the lab, gasping for air, quickly locking the door behind me. Finally, I can catch my breath. But just then, I realize that something's wrong. Maru and Kasaru aren't here. Did they go home? No, their bags are still here. The lights are still on. The door. When I entered just now, it was unlocked. Would they be so careless? The memory of that threatening email fills me with fear. Don't tell me they were kidnapped. No, please don't. Who took them? The organization? CERN? And then I hear a noise. Is that the shower? The lab has a shower inside the dressing room. There is no bath. We can't afford afford such luxuries, and it's too small to fit more than one person inside. Now I hear the sound of water running. I recall the famous scene of from Hitchcock's Psycho. No! Fresh blood mixing in the water flowing down the drain. The corpse of two girls, sprung naked on the tile. The second of those images flashed in my head. I slammed the door to the shower room. Is everyone okay? What are you doing? No, Keegan! Oh, Karin! Though the sea is wet, the naked bodies of two girls. Mastery stretched down while Katsuo bashfully twists her body, desperately trying to hide her unmentionables. Their faces are red or heat or... Dude, you're still alive. I wiped the cold sweats off my breast and sighed deeply. Don't scare me like that. What are you guys doing packed into that tiny shower anyways? Caster shoots me a deadly glare. Get out, you perv! Whoa! I dodged a bar of soap aimed at my face and quickly fled into the dressing room. Well, I suppose that was all my fault. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock! Can we change word lines again? Matsu's sad! I feel kind of dirty! You're gonna regret this! I'll never forgive you! Damn it! It's just a small misunderstanding. You should tell him about that email. I mean, why the hell did they decide to take a shower together? When they knew I was coming right back. It's like they wanted to be seen. After especially. After all, that little talk about not wanting to spend the night with me around sure did drop her guard awfully fast. They're just lucky it was just me who walked into them. What if it's been the organization? They need to get serious. We're fighting for our lives here. By the way, I didn't see a Mongolian spawn in Katsuru's button. Naturally. God damn it, Goron! God fucking... Anyways, how much longer are they going to shower? Looking at the clock, it's already been more than 15 minutes since I got back. They were yelling at me a few minutes ago, but now I hear laughter and happy squeals coming from the shower room. Sounds like they're having a good time. They get along almost like sisters. Wow, Christian, you're so slim! Amaru, your breasts are so big. I'm jealous. They're tricking each other out, aren't they? Yeah, Coster is definitely lesbian. In my head, I call it the memory of what I saw in the shower. Wet hair, Fred's water glistening on the soapy skin around. Oh, treasures hidden in conveniently stream. I put my phone to my ear. It's me. We have a problem. I'm under attack from the Mongolian spot and the Ditzy sisters. They're coming directly after my sanity. A bold move against the insane mad scientist Tomura Komura. This is the strongest offensive I have encountered so far. Realize now that the vulnerability itself can be a powerful weapon. They're pulling out all of the stops, and I don't think my pants can take it. God damn it, God fucking damn it, Okurin! Give in to temptation? Nonsense. I could never do that. They're fellow lab members, my loyal assistants, and my childhood friend. Must I?
どうしても
This is truly the will of STEINS. Ah, yeah, he said the name of the game again.
倒さなければならないのか
I give that. Is that a given? That I raise my hand against my closest companion?
俺は今回
If
ばかり
so, then how cruel is the fate be? El Sai Condro. After a moment to collect myself, I put away my phone. I need some air. Okay, I think this is a good time to stop. Oh, this sounds so cool. But anyways, I'm gonna close out the game. Cause, well, wrong thing that I wanted to. This is, like I said, this is gonna be where I'm gonna stop tonight. I might be back tomorrow for some more Steingate. And remember, I'm gonna be out of town at some point. So, for the weekend, so. But if you want to know, I'm just seeing if there's anyone to write aid to while I'm talking about this. So, like I said, I'll be back tomorrow